the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something.
Hello?
Yes, Anton, we can hear you finally, man. Like, oh man, that was
I
taking
cannot
ages,
believe
man.
it.
How's it going? How's it going, guys? How's it going, man?
Yeah, man, good. Thank you for getting us on, always.
Not too bad, son. Not too bad.
So, yeah, the game finished obviously 2-1 to Liverpool. Harvey Elliott and obviously Nunes and Harvey Elliott scored the goals. I was fine with the game, guys. I didn't think it was that bad, you know what I mean? In regards to, you know, players just being put together, youngsters and, you know, the older players. I thought that kid Naoni done pretty well, you know what I mean? He's not in the team all the time. He's slight, he's not very big. But yeah, I thought like good result, you know what I mean? We're back on the, you know, the League Cup again. We're in the semi-finals. And yeah, let it continue. What do you guys think about it, man?
Look, win to win, innit? You know, we beat Southampton again by 1 goal. I mean, first half was nice. Nice to see the youngsters getting minutes tonight. Trey Nile, definitely. Jaden Dan's also got some. McConnell. But, you know, yeah, win's a win. You know, Southampton, people can say, we're going to smash these all day long, you know, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. It's just never the case with us because these type of games we make difficult. But yeah, look, you know, we're through. Semi's been gone.
That's what's important. And what do you think of it, bro?
It was business as usual, yeah, to be honest. At first half, it was just like I don't know if we were going for the motions. I'm taking the piss like that, but we're just playing a clean game, man. I don't think they were going to be in it until second half, and they was just like, you know what, we're home. Let's just go for it, and they went for it. You know what I mean? They got a goal. I had a goal was a bit. It's for me personally, watching it, and you got the defender there. This is where our defender should take charge.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa should take charge and told thing where to run. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler Morton.
Tyler Morton. Yeah. But Tyler Morton's not a right back. He's filling in. But the thing is, it's the way he should take charge, and it's too flimsy for me. It's too flimsy defense for me. That's why he don't get no games, man. That's why he doesn't really play. And when he plays him, one mistake he pulls him off. Kwanzaa. So yeah.
You know what I think. Yeah, you know what I think, guys. Like every game that we play now, we concede goals. It's a similar goals every single time. Yeah. It's always players cutting in and we're off balance when they cut in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then they curl it around the goalkeeper and the defender to the bottom corner or top corner. It's something that you should evaluate. You know what I mean? When you're analysing your game. You know what I mean? I don't know what they do in the training ground, but it's the same goals that we concede in every game, and that's what we've got to work on because we will find it difficult eventually. Someone's going to beat us by those type of goals.
My thing is, right, Foss, Kwanzaa's a defender by trade. That's the thing. And the guy is using his right. You can see him dribbling with his right, so he's going to cut in with his right. It's just read the game. His game reading's poor, man. Poor.
Could have done better to avoid that goal, couldn't he? To be honest, you know, look from their perspective.
Go on.
From their perspective, like that's a good goal for them. He's cutting on his right foot. That's a nice finish. He's beat the keeper. That's sound. Whatever. Yeah. Defensively for us, like you said, then how many times have we seen these goals happen every week in, week out, or whatever? Yeah. That's a nice goal for them. For us, that's a poor goal to concede. Why is no one getting across him, closing him down? Why is Tyler Moore not putting a foot in? And why has he been beaten so easily to Cameron Archer's right foot? It makes no sense. You know, need to switch on, man. You can tell that, like, you know, we're a much better team when it's like, obviously, when it's Van Dijk and Kanate, you know, in the back line, obviously. But Jesus Christ, like, depth-wise, when we're like rotating, Jesus Christ, we've seen it in the league as well. Newcastle, you know, 5 goals conceded in those 2 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anton, you might have to fix your stand again, brother. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, bro. Like it's the same goals something you're supposed to practice, something you need to like look at when you're analyzing, the mistakes that you do in games. The thing that angers me, guys, is the off balance bit. When you know he's coming on his right foot, the players look off balance. So I think to myself, there's only one way he's gonna go. And secondly, I'd rather the guy go on his left foot and cross it in anyway. So why are you like doing things? It just doesn't. I don't understand. Look at the goals we conceded against Newcastle and the other games that we played. It's similar to the same thing like what happened today. I've had enough. I've had enough of it. Kwanzaa needs to sort himself out because he said, I don't want to go on loan last season because I want to be part of the first team. Now he's part of the first team. He's letting the team down. And he said, what did he say about Matip? I want. It's good that he's leaving. You know what I mean? So
he was brave when he goes. He's injured. I'm going to try and get back in. I'm going to force my way in the team. So for me personally, he should go on loan for that. For his nonsense, man, loan, and then we're getting the player, and see why we've got a player in because you're not getting it, man.
Yeah, and I could just about hear you, bro. I think you need to sort that microphone out, bro. Let me go to the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please, big up, guys. Big up, chill guy. Kwanzaa was garbage, mate. He should have considered a penalty at the end. I don't know if you guys seen that, the way he was pulling the guy down on his shoulder and shit. He got away with one.
Do you reckon it was a pen? I reckon it was a free kick just outside the box.
100%, bro. 100%, bro.
From where he first makes contact, but you know what? I didn't watch it back enough to actually give a proper verdict on that. But I reckon probably a free kick. But I mean, this is what I said on my match reaction just then. I said any other day that's a red card and possibly a penalty or a free kick outside the box, whatever it might have been, on any other day. And Simon Hooper was the ref today as well.
The guy who done that to Spurs last season, you know what I mean? Forget that. And who wasn't there's no VAR this time, so he could have decided whatever he wanted to do today.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Got hyped up last season, and he ain't that guy. Sorry. I just think it's a second season syndrome. I think, the first season is not always the same as the second season. And, when teams find you out how to play against you, it's difficult. You know what I mean? And that's what he's facing. In my opinion, Anthrop, I think he should have been. He played last season, great. This season he should have been loaned out, learn about the physical side of the game next. If you know what I mean, go somewhere else like in the Championship, and learn, and then you could come back next season even stronger than what you was this season. What do you think about that? Something like that to happen to him?
Back to Bristol Rovers for a year. Now look, just get experience in the Championship. He probably can operate at that level. Obviously, would he play for a lower half Premier League team? Probably not for me, mate. I don't think he's that level. I really don't.
Really? Yeah.
Nah, I just don't think he is. Maybe like last season he was good. Yeah, he was. Obviously, a couple of mistakes here and there. He's going to make them as young as he's learning on the job. But yeah, probably a Championship would be ideal for him because he's. I don't know, man. I think he's a bit way too clumsy.
He is, bro.
Can't really trust him either. That's why Slot took him off after half time against Ipswich because he just knew straight away. Jesus Christ.
You're in a team that's challenging for the big titles, the big trophies. You know what I mean? We're in the semi-finals of the League Cup as well. You expect the levels to be up from the players, innit? And I can't see that happening with him. You know what I mean? And like Genghis says, hey, Kwanzaa needs a year or two. I don't think we could wait a year or two. I think it's here and now. We need players here and now. Life is about here and now. And life is not about the future because you never know what's going to happen in the future. We didn't expect the pandemic to happen, but it happened. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful how we go on about things like that. And Anton, you okay?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, much better.
Yes, Anton.
Yes.
I was just saying about Kwanzaa, bro. Like, do you think he just needs to loan, doesn't he? He needs to get out, innit?
He needs a loan and tell him why he's on loan. It's like, you know what? You're just not cutting it at the moment. Maybe you can get at least a life somewhere else, some confidence, and then come back to us because we'll see a future.
Look at this one. Of course, it's like Kariakos, big for nothing. I don't even know.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you can remember that guy, but okay. They remember Kariakos, guys.
Oh, what the ponytail? Is it one with the ponytail?
Kariakos, yeah.
The Greek defender, that big for nothing guy we had. I think we lost Hoopier, and then we got him after that. Yeah. Rubbish, absolutely. Hang on a sec. Want the Newcastle game drawing full? Darwin's fault. Darwin, the Newcastle. Oh, I mean, like, the goals. Are you talking about the chances? Yeah, of course. It's Kelleher that made the mistake, but Darwin should have scored. You know what I mean? But that's the next guy we want to talk about, Darwin Núñez, guys. What do you think of the goal, Ants, Bob? I know what Anton thinks.
What?
What do you think of his performance today, Ants? Rob?
I mean, yeah, look, that chance that he had where the defender will puts the ball in with his left foot, defender sticks his leg out and then it goes straight to Darwin. That's a chance that he misses 9 times out of 10, because we all know what he's like. But this time he actually buried it. But apart from that, he wasn't really involved that much, to be honest. But look, he scored his goal. We won the game. And that's all I can ask, really. I don't really know what happened in the first half that much, because I got in at like 8:30, so I missed like a big part of the game. I got in from work quite late. I seen his goal on the replay, but did he do anything else apart from that in the first half?
No,
because I know he was very quiet in the second half, wasn't he? But the whole team was. So.
Yeah, Anton, what do you think of him today, mate? He's laughing.
What do I think of him? I really think he's an amateur footballer who's just finding his way into pro football, man. Honestly, he's so out of depth. Everything he does is just, it doesn't seem pro-like to me. Yeah. Other than his athleticism, there's nothing you can give me. His athleticism and his heart. He got heart. But these are the two things you should have as a professional footballer. You understand? There's only 1% that make it as pro. For me personally, I think lower leagues is better for him. Not championship, not in this country. I'm talking about Secunda or all them ones there, or go back to Benfica or something like that. I think it's probably your best bet, man. Because in this league, he's really poor. He's really, really poor. He stands out as well that he's poor. Yeah. As for me personally, for touch and control and technique, is the worst professional. Who's for especially for that much money we paid for him. Yeah, he's really bad for me. Yeah, and even at finish, he was not convincing. He got put through, and I was not convinced. Even the touch was poor. The finish was quite.
Guys, is someone playing something behind, or I could hear TV?
Sorry, lad. I think that's my towel. I'll turn it down a bit.
That's all right, bro.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, his touch was poor, and the finish was like scruffy, like 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he's. I was expecting him to miss. Yeah. To be honest, and you shouldn't think like that.
If the goalkeeper didn't slip, would the goalkeeper got that? Because that bad touch he did that.
Yeah, the goalkeeper slipped in it. The goalkeeper slipped, so maybe the keeper might have got something on it, or because you're 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he's professional. It's hard because he plays for our team. He's got heart and he's done some good for us, man. But on a consistent level, no fan can say consistently this guy's been good. You cannot, and you're lying to yourself if you think that you're gonna say that.
I knew like he'll get the goal and that's it. I'm not gonna get nothing out of him after that. When you're predictable like that, it's not good, man. Because as a striker, you should be like trying to get more than one goal. I mean, he needs a hat trick to kickstart his career at Liverpool Football Club. But
what? I don't think you get it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Anton, he needs something to. If he's still gonna be here, he needs to get more goals. You know what I mean? Not just one goal. There
was one action, right? It was 3 against 2, and he still made a bad pass.
Yeah.
He was running towards 2 defenders. Yeah. You got. Someone was on the right. I don't know if it was Chiesa or Elliot, but he passed it to what's his name on the left? Oh,
Elliot.
No. Elliot was on the right, and someone was on the left. Gakpo, and he still made him pass was bad. Still, I was like, really? Come on, and there's no pressure. There's no pressure on him at all. He's got the ball. He has the power, and it was quite hard for him.
It's bad, man. Sometimes, what's worse, guys, is when he's holding onto the ball for far too long and then they intercept it. I think to myself, bro, like, let the ball go and run. At least you could run on towards the goal and someone could put it over the top. You're not even trying that. Yeah, Your voice again has gone.
Oh, Jesus! Because I'm filmed.
He sounds like a cyborg. What's going on?
I'm telling you, you sound like a cyborg.
Oh my God! Wow, what's going on? Oh, lad.
It sounds like Kane, innit? You know Kane in wrestling when he couldn't speak, and he put that thing on his neck. My name is Kane.
Oh wow, that is crazy.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go on.
Yeah, it says obviously about Darwin. Let me just read the rest. Fozzie Anton and chat, salam alaikum, bless up to all Almighty God. You never walk on many thanks. Yeah, big up, bro, big up. Mario's ultimate downfall was that own goal, but respect. Okay, Genghis. Okay. What is going on with Anton the sound noise? I don't know. I can't help him, guys. I like saying subscribe. I can't help him. Nunes is getting better in my opinion. Maybe not scoring, but than last season. Everyone hates because of price we paid for him. He here now, but comments are a bit harsh. That's what he meant to say. Yeah, Genghis, it's not no one. Listen, we're supporting the guy. We're that type of fans that give people a chance. But the thing is, brother, it's 3 years, and it's the same thing. When it's that, you gotta hold up your hands and say maybe this was a mistake. You know what I mean, Anthrop? Listen. In normal circumstances, let me ask you, Anth. Let me ask you a question here. In normal circumstances, in the other club, big club that is, will a player that's doing what Darwin Nunes is doing be there still?
Probably not.
There you go.
If you're serious, if you're operating seriously,
yeah,
like a big club, then no, sure, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Real Madrid, 1 season, you're gone. If you play like that,
there you go.
Literally.
Man City, what did Pep Guardiola used to do back in the day when players didn't perform?
Yeah, man. See you later. You're out the door. Yeah, you're out the door. Even if they underperformed a little bit, like they're out straight away.
Exactly, bro.
Do you know what I mean? It's madness. Yeah. I don't know. He's got to prove it to me still. I think he's an amazing athlete, but an average footballer. That's just my opinion on him. But
I don't think
prove me wrong.
He should be playing in the Premier League, in my opinion. I think in Spain he'll be fine.
Well, he's one of them. Yeah, he'd smash it up in Spain, wouldn't he? Definitely. Yeah. It's one of them.
Bigger pitches. More time on the ball, you got time to think, to score a goal. That's good for him. That's why I said he should be going there.
I was vouching for him so much last season as well. You know what I mean? I thought he was really going to do it last year because he had that hot streak, didn't he? But he was still missing sitters in that hot streak as well. Do you know what I mean? Doing the same thing, but he was getting involved a lot more. But I think now he's lost a lot of confidence. Obviously, somehow his IQ has just got worse. Like some of the passes that he makes and the touches and all. I don't know.
It's amateur.
But happy days. He took his chance tonight. He scored, and he's contributed to putting us in the semi-final. So nothing but good towards him tonight.
True.
So,
obviously,
we want more. We know there's more in there. Do you know what I mean? For the money that we paid from what we seen at Benfica, that masterclass he put in against us at Anfield and that 3-3. Remember that foul he had outside the box and Alisson just about saved it.
Can you believe?
Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? He makes like the hardest things look easy, but then makes the easiest thing look hard. Do you know what I mean? Vice versa, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
It's like again, Szoboszlai has made heaps of wrong decisions in the final third, but with him, he's improving. You can see it. You know what I mean? And he hasn't had 3 seasons. He's had how many?
It's his second.
One and a bit. So
it's a second, yeah.
Yeah, it's his second season, bro. Like
he had like 3. He had a big injury last season as well, didn't he? As well.
Mm-hmm.
Whole team gets injured though. It's football, isn't it? It happens. Yes, lad. Come on. The cyborg is back.
I don't know what happens, man. It just disappears, man. It's weird. Like he sounded like Kane, man, from WWF back in the day. My name is Kane. Like that. No, I mean, like, But you're okay now.
You've got my skin tone right on here.
Yeah, but enough about Darwin, guys. Let's talk about obviously the game. We're in the semi-finals, obviously, of the Carabao Cup. Are you those type of fans that don't care about this trophy? You just want to be out of
I want it.
Concentrate on the other.
I want everything.
What do you think about that, guys? Like
1 cup. Yeah, 1 cup is better than 0. Come on. We want all of them. Do you know what I mean? We can't dismiss any. Yeah, look, we can't dismiss any, man. We need to win them all.
I'm greedy.
Yeah, I've said that. Like, I'm not like these type of fans that just dismiss trophies because you never know how the season is going to turn out. Look at last season. We thought we was going to win the league, and look what happened. That trophy, the League Cup, was the only thing we won. You know what I mean? So you can't really dismiss trophies because at the end of the day, trophy counts is what matters. And if you don't get that, then there's a problem there, innit?
And we have one more than Man United. So
exactly. So what matters, it's like when I hear people online saying I'd rather finish second but not win the Carabao. What planet are you living on, mate? You'd rather finish second in the league and not win a Carabao Cup. Well, sorry to break it to you, mate, but second place is actually first loser, so you don't get a trophy for that. Do you know what I mean?
So, mate, if you finish third and win a cup, you've had more success than that second place because you won a trophy and you're in the same competition that they're in the second place. When I hear Arsenal fans telling me we had a better season than you, I said, based on what? Finishing second? Come on, bro.
Come on, they're cute, Foz. You got to leave them, man.
But now look who's top. Look who's top of the Champions League. It's not them, is it? And we finished third.
Arsenal fans are cute. You got to look at them and it's like a child is saying things. It's like 10-year-olds saying. You just say, that's so sweet. That's so sweet what you said. You got to take everything they say with a pinch of salt, man. There's only a few of them that actually know what they're talking about. I'm sorry.
They're all kids online, aren't they?
Yeah, they
just
are.
Emotional kids.
All actors, mate. All actors, mate. That's what they are.
Robbie, especially that Robbie guy. When he said that, why they changed the Champions League format? Blah, blah, but you've not even won it.
Yeah, he wouldn't say that if you're winning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's weirdos, man.
Yeah, bro. They are. But yeah, guys. Obviously, we're in the semi-finals now. I don't know if they made a draw yet. I don't know. I think they can do it tomorrow after the game tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
So Man United and Tottenham is tomorrow. So we'll wait for that. But let's just talk about the season in general, guys. Like, what do you think of how things are going, Anton, in regards to the league and the Champions League, all that stuff? Obviously, we haven't won in 2 games in the league. We're conceding goals consistently now. Are we in a blip, or can we? Is it just something?
Maybe teams have found some ways of trying to score against us. As you said, we're conceding goals kind of same way. Like, you know what I mean? It's most on the counter attack, and we're running back. The defender's running back to the defender, the striker, or the forward who's cutting in and scoring goals. And you said yourself, we're seeing too many of them kind of goals. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe it's that. Maybe we're pushing people too forward. I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Anthony? What do you think of it, mate? So far the season, how things are going? Because I don't think we discussed that enough. We haven't done a panel show to discuss that before, have we?
So far, so good for me personally. Top of both leagues.
Yeah.
We're looking pretty solid. I mean, look, I think Canate needs to come back ASAP. To be honest, you can just tell that we're a different team without him defensively, of course. Yeah, we've been good. Look, we've had some good moments already this season, haven't we? Beating AC Milan at the San Siro, beating Real Madrid, beating Man City, beating United 3-0 at their backyard. We've had some good moments already, and there's always excuses for these people online. Oh, the worst team, worst Real Madrid team in years, worst Man City team in years. Yeah, whatever, mate. If that was your team, there'd be a fucking open top bus parade in your city about it. Do you know what I mean? Because it does, though. It's
if it was Arsenal, it would have been a carnival.
Completely flipped on its head, mate, 100%. But no, we're doing good. Yeah, we're still fighting against PGMOL and the refs as always. Happens all the time. But yeah, I'm happy with how the manager's come in and adapted to English football. I think he knows what he's doing. I think the in-game changes that he makes mid-game are just top-notch. Leverkusen example, putting Diaz up top second half and then getting a hat-trick. But yeah, man, it's been good. I still think the squad needs strengthening, of course. There's no way this can go all the way this season. We need a couple in January, surely. And, if these players get their new contracts tied down, people are then going to just dismiss the fact that we still need signings and then make up as if FSG. The best thing since sliced bread. This is classic FSG. This is what they do. Going to make everyone wait. Yeah. So make everyone think that the contracts are not happening. And then when they get signed later on, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, FSG, the best owners ever. They give the money out to the players, but we're not going to sign anyone. So we're just back to square one, but back to where we were in pre-season.
I was speaking to Drifty earlier. Not speaking, we was chatting on the thing, and he was just saying how long, how can you go into a season with players out of contract obviously in January, And why is it always problems when we're trying to win a league? Why is it always problems occur? He's right. Always, every single time we're challenging for a league title, there's problems occurring. Have you guys noticed that? And that's the thing. That's the downfall for Liverpool. Winning titles. And it's just I said to him, it's continuation of the same thing. No more ownership. They wouldn't have distractions during the season if you're going to challenge for a title.
They're not ambitious for us. They're not ambitious for us. And
no, not at all.
They're not. You can tell. You can tell. Soon we had that new Nike kit. That time when we needed defenders, they were so tight. They refused to bring the wallet out. How can you do that? And we top as well. How can you do that? Back your manager. You wanted it. You could see he's begging for it, but it's not enough because these guys, they know all. Or they're so tight. It's rather all the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said they're not ambitious at all. If we go and win it, it's not because of them. It's
despite of them, man.
It's not because of them.
Always the cheapest option, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
always the cheapest option. That never works. You get what you pay for. Not all the time in football. I mean, in life you do. In most walks of life, yeah. Like if I'm going to buy, I don't know, a £2,000 gaming PC, is that going to be better than the £500 one I just bought?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. But with the owners, mate, I've had enough. Seriously, I have. Even if these players get their contracts, I've still had enough. Signed some players in January.
We shouldn't be begging, should we?
Nah, man. Klopp won the Champions League.
How can Liverpool, the most patient fans in the world, the most loyal fans in the world, always face the same shit every season? That's what I'm confused about. How can we all sit here and say it's okay for this to happen to us? If this happens to you in real life, you would never accept it. You would never accept it in real life.
Because we're the most loyal fans, and we'll take anything what's given to us. Really, that's what it's. And you get these idiots. FSG, they're doing fine by us. You know what I mean?
And you got to FSG the mic can again, man.
Cyborg back.
Anton,
FSG can do.
Use your phone. Use your phone, bro. Use your phone. Get your phone. Get your phone, bro.
I need my phone.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, Anfro. Like it's. I don't know what more I can say about these issues. That we're facing, because we could lose the league title there because of this. Like, what? I'm worried, man. We could go into January right now, and we're fucked. We're absolutely. Guess what they're gonna do? Everything could go pear-shaped. Mate. Do people actually know that?
Yeah, 100%. Guess what half the fans are going to do as well come the end of the season? If we don't do it, considering we 8-9 points clear or whatever, if we don't do it, some section of the fan bases will turn around and go, well, we weren't meant to be there anyway. I mean, we weren't meant to be in that position anyway.
I'm already hearing that.
Shut the hell up, mate. I swear, you know what? Like, these type of fans are an actual big issue with the club. You know what I mean? Single-handedly a big issue with the club. Because they're just lowering the bar for the team and for the club in general. Why can't you just demand more?
Get it.
I mean,
they don't get it, mate. They don't get it. They don't get, when you lower your expectations, that's what you become, and that's what they're trying to do to us. They want to make us a mediocre club that accepts, finishing in top four, outside the top four. And the only time they spend, guys, and I keep telling you, is when we're at the Champions League. That's the only time they panic buy, and all of a sudden you see 2 or 3 players through the door. I think I was like, what was that when we needed them? When we was like challenging for the title in the quad? What was that? I mean, all of a sudden you're signing players. We had money.
Yeah, we won the Champions League in 19, and guess who we got in the summer? Vandenberg and Adrian. Minamino in January.
It's madness, bro.
Disgusting behaviour. And this is why Klopp got tired, because he's just had enough of them owners.
Did you see 100%. What his agent said? His agents come out and said it. It's because the lack of spending he left. The lack of spending. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that.
I'm gonna lay into them again soon on my channel. I'm not gonna, cuss them on your channel or whatever. I'll do it on mine.
No, you can do whatever you want, man.
Everyone knows my thoughts.
I'm out for years, bro. I've never changed, man.
Everyone knows my thoughts on them.
When they got Kenny in and got him out, and they've got Brendan Rodgers, I said, what the fuck is going on here, man? We Brendan Rodgers, come on, guys. You don't get this
operating like Swansea, lad, weren't we? Yeah,
good.
Buying Joe Allen and all that.
Nah, man, not for me, man. Genga says, I was being sarcastic about Darwin and Newcastle comment. It was all on Keller. Okay, bro. I'll give you that one. Rashford, guys. I don't know if you guys heard about Rashford the other day. He said it's time to go in it from Man United. With Rashford, what I realised is the football's left that guy. football. Mentally, he's not a footballer anymore, man.
Yeah,
I don't think he's interested anymore. Like when you look at someone's, the way they are, the demeanor, the way they're about, you can see something's not right with that kid.
He's a party animal.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, party animal. That's what he is now. Yeah, the money's took over. It's got to his head. Fair enough. You've made the bomb off footy, haven't you? So
it's sad. It's really, really sad because there's talent there, innit? There's talent there, but he's never gonna fulfill it because some Arsenal fans are saying like, get him to Arsenal. I said he's gonna do the same thing. Players like that don't change, man.
Hard work always beats talent when talent ain't working hard. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's a fact.
100%. Jesus. FSG, we have no chance to take it. We are only pawns of chess board, not even pawns. So, it is. It is what it is, man. We need a left back, centre back, DM, and number 9. Yeah. Listen, with ownership like that, you never win anything, man. I mean, that's what they want. I mean, and they're doing it by purpose at the end of the day. But guys, so obviously we're in our blip right now. We've got Tottenham away next.
Tough.
If we drop points there, man, we're fucked. You know that, guys. Chelsea could be above us in that weekend as well.
Yeah,
they play Everton first.
Oh.
But we have 2 games in hand, but one of them is the Tottenham game, R4.
So we could be at the top for the first time.
I think that's a draw on Sunday. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I predicted that already. Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, I think it's a 2-0.
I think that too.
Yeah,
they'll turn up. They will turn up, and they'll get chances. 100%.
Well, Tottenham have won, didn't they? They just smashed the teams the other day, didn't they? So it's going to be a difficult game no matter what.
Yeah.
But I'm worried. I'm worried, guys. I'm looking at it like we've said it in the beginning of the season, didn't we? Like it's only going to take a couple of injuries and we're fucked. And that's what happened with the lack of signings. We've got no depth. We've got no depth, and this is what we're facing now, man. I mean, Konate out. The defense hasn't been the same. And, yeah, man. And then, we're overplaying the likes of Gravenberch, the likes of, McAllister. And it's not right, man. And, I don't know, man.
Catch up at some point.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But like I said, there's a January just kind of come around the corner. Say, like, we don't make signings. What do we have to do, guys? Because I'm going to go out to Anfield and I'm going to say, get them out, mate. Like, if I don't see in the first couple of weeks a signing through the door, I know they haven't looked at anyone. There's no way they looked at anyone. There's no way.
Just we're interested or we're monitoring. Do you know what I mean? We appreciate this player. We're monitoring. We're looking at.
Yeah,
we've made it all before in pre-season. Stupid.
I think it's a smokescreen for everyone else. They know what they want to do. It's a smokescreen to say, we're doing this, we're looking, we're doing no. It's just that's what they say things to buy time.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Yeah,
they don't make no action or anything. They ain't got no. Come on, it's only when we were out of the Champions League that says that, oh shit, we're losing money here. Let's put money in. They pumped it in.
Yeah.
We're in the Champions League now, and we're top. See, and then we're like, they're like, no, we don't need no money now. We don't need anything. They're going to do the same thing. It's the same kind of thing. It's just a rhythm, man. They do the same thing and again and again. It's take off the same hymn page and give us the same
excuses,
bullshit, same excuses each time. But it's the same ones, but different words now. Like, you know what I mean? It is. They try and word it a different way, kind of thing. They think we're flipping stupid, man.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, even the rivals know. Their hearts. And you ask them their questions. What's the problem with Liverpool? What's always been the problem with Liverpool?
Lack of signings, mate.
If you got someone who obviously a level head, like to say, you know what? Put my biasness aside. Yes, Liverpool's owners are terrible. They're tight. You know what I'm saying? Not one of them will say that, though. One rival fan will say that.
Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, I mean, how can you have people that stop you from winning? I never understand that, honestly, God. You know what I mean? I would love to just sit with them one day, like sit with John Dobby here and ask him a question. Like, I just want to ask you a simple question. Like, we had 4 seasons, like we could have won the championship, and we was a couple of signings away from it. Like, why did we make it? I mean, he'd probably blame it on Klopp anyway, but but now Klopp's agent is saying it's because of the ownership we don't sign players. So there you go. I mean,
everyone knows this. I don't know why they keep this again.
They do that to their baseball team as well, and I've always said it. You know what it is, guys. Let me say something to you. Yeah. You know, when you start realizing Liverpool is worthless, and our fan base have put us here, like the ones who support that shit, it's when you're second best to another team. Do you know what I mean? We're a second, whether you like to hear it or not, you two, we're second best to a baseball team. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
That team gets more finance than us.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, so
they're American.
How can you sit here as a Liverpool fan and say it's okay? That's what I don't understand. And how can you back that? It's weird. I know we're talking like we're losing, but guys, the reason we're discussing these things is because January is a few weeks away. It's a few weeks away, and our superstars haven't signed a contract. And not only that, we've made no signings this summer. So we have to ask these questions. What are we going to do to improve? We could have been, if we signed players at the beginning of the season, now we're, 2 points clear of Chelsea? If we had the right depth in that squad, we could have been 13, 14 points clear of everybody else. By the time February and March come along, we could have been even further away to concentrate on the Champions League. We could have had that. We could have had that, guys. Sit back, watch everybody else, losing points and, beating each other. Don't care about them and just concentrate on the Champions League. So we could have had 2 trophies. Could have been sitting there with 2 trophies at the end of the season. But nobody wants that. Everybody just wants to back this shit. And it's okay what we're doing. Nah, bro. I ain't having that, man. I ain't having that, man. There's no way, man. There's no way. But, guys, do you guys still think we could win the league, or is it going to be difficult now? Obviously, everybody else catching.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm optimistic.
Still in with the shout. Yeah. Look, I'm very confident in the manager, the team, but the depth, not so much. But look, if we strengthen in January, I'll definitely get my hopes up.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping it realistic as well. Chelsea are okay. They're beating all the teams they should be beating.
That's what we're talking about.
The Brentfords, the FC Astanas, Heidenheims. They should be beating these teams. Do you know what I mean? They should have a little winning streak. Every time they played someone, they come up short. City, Liverpool, Arsenal didn't win that game either. Arsenal this season aren't great either. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was about to come to the rivals.
This is why we need to capitalise, especially with City dropping off like this.
I want to ask you guys a question. Who's the closest rivals to Liverpool in this title race? Who are you afraid of most, basically?
Arsenal.
You two, Arsenal, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd say Chelsea for me. The way they're
going,
why Chelsea? I think, look, obviously that just said just then, they're beating all the teams they should be beating, of course. But they've got such an amazing team. They've got so much depth as well. Their team is absolutely huge. Obviously when you spend billions on a team, you're bound to get it right at some point, aren't you? You're bound to. And it looks like it's all clicking for them now. Players like Cole Palmer, Lavia, Caicedo, Pedro Neto, even Jackson's putting a great shift in for them this season.
Strangely
I still think their defense is quite weak though, especially the goalkeeper. So you can get at them.
The centre back and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and I feel like the inexperience might, cost them at times. As opposed, we've got the Mohamed Salahs, the Van Dijks to get us through them type of games. Experience. I agree with that. I think they're a bigger threat than Arsenal for me. But saying that,
what changed your mind about Arsenal, Anthrope? What changed your mind about Arsenal? Because they still got the same players, they got the same manager, they play the same way.
Just by watching them, Frozy. Just by watching them more. Watching the full games, how they're playing, how predictable they are.
Do you think they overhyped their players, Anthrope? Do you think?
Yeah, to oblivion.
Come on, that's normal.
To oblivion. Saka, Odegaard, a lot.
Were they ever that good as the fans were saying they are at the beginning?
No. They make out anyone's amazing in their team.
Anyone who plays for Arsenal is the best player in the world.
Yeah, because they've got a bad PR. That's why, a ridiculously bad PR team. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So, honestly, unreal. When they signed Thomas Partey, I think Thomas Partey is a decent player, but the way they was going on, you see that they were doing the dancing and things. I was like, wow, gonna party hard. Wow, it's embarrassing, man.
They were even bragging about Sterling, weren't they? When Sterling
embarrassing.
when they beat us 3-1 last season, I know the guard was taking pictures like that. Just to not. How embarrassing is that?
You know, karma. You know, it's called karma, isn't it? You know what it is, guys, with Chelsea. The reason I say they're gonna be dropping off is because of they've got a new manager bounce. They've got a new manager. They've got the same players as last season under the previous manager. It's a Pochettino, the last manager. So, things like this happen when the new ideas come into a team. They haven't had a blip yet. They haven't had, tested. They haven't been tested yet. Once that happens, I want to see how they get out of it. And then I look at the spine of the team of Chelsea. You look at the goalkeeper. You look at the defense. You look at the midfield.
Yeah, sure.
The midfield is the most soundest place they've got. The nicest place they've got. But above that, Jackson, is he, a Drogba? Is he, Haaland?
He's not a Drogba.
That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. And you look at the wings.
Yeah.
You've got Neto. You've got, Sancho. Players who are not consistent anyway, because Neto is always injured, isn't he? He's got injury issues.
I think Everton will be a test for them.
Huh?
I think Everton will be a test on Sunday for them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see what they can do, in the long term. I think short-term project like now, it could bounce everyone up. You know what I mean? Because of new manager bounce and new.
You got to give credit for.
I'll go give them credit for that. I like the way they're playing and all that stuff. But like I said, there will be a time they'll hit a brick wall. I want to see how they come out of that.
Yeah.
But so far so good. But they will. I think it's too early for them. With Arsenal, I think they've reached their time in football. I've got to be honest. You know what I mean? It's finally hit them. Things that aren't as easy as you thought it was, because that's what they thought. We're going to challenge Man City. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But they forget about other people. What Arsenal fans do wrong, in my opinion, is they concentrate on other teams too much instead of like concentrating on their own. Which means, what I mean is, if you just concentrate the way you play, win your games, you know what I mean, and have less worry about other teams, you'll be fine. But for some reason, they always talk about us. They talk about City. And then, they lose focus of their own team, which, you know what I mean? And then they end up getting results like Everton. And there's too many of that happening to them right now. Yeah. And I'm sure there's going to be lots more happening to Arsenal with that. With Man City, they're done, guys. They're done, man. It's no matter what they sign, I don't think it's going to work, guys. I think Pep Guardiola's checked out, guys.
With the Arsenal one, they got their blunt knife, to be honest. They're blunt knife. They ain't got the forward who's going to score them goals. People have been saying for ages. With Chelsea, you got to give it to them with Jackson. Jackson, he's only been a pro for 4 years.
Yes,
only 4 years he's been a pro. So
when I heard,
you got to give it to him, man. You got to give it to him, and he's finishing, man. He's finding his finishing boots, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with people with him. At first, you'll think nothing of him. I think his thing now is, you underestimate him. Yeah. And I think by the end of the season, I'm like, you know what? He can score goals. He can be clinical. Yeah. That's going to be the problem. That's why I think there's going to be a problem with. That's why I think he's, for me, for going forward, they're a bit more potent than Arsenal. So I think they might give Everton more problem.
Yeah.
Because with Everton, their manager, and it's all about set pieces and height and you know what I mean, medieval football. Arsenal at this time and right now they can't score. So what they're doing set pieces now. So they become Arsenal Stoke, slash Stoke with Tony Pulis and that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so when you play against Everton will love that. They're like, okay, cool. We know you like to play, but you know what? We know you're going to be good at. You're going to be set pieces. So are we. And they hit a brick wall with them. But I think Chelsea will put them away. I think it's going to be like a drubbing, man. It could be like a 2-3-0.
Yeah. We'll see, innit? We'll see.
Arsenal's still strong for me.
Huh?
But Arsenal, I think they're still... they're still there, like, you know what I mean? They're still there and thereabouts, and I think they will be. Despite their fan base, their crazy fan base. You know what I mean? The delusional fan base.
Yeah, the weird, aren't they? Weird ones.
Yeah. And it's grown men are talking, and the way they're talking is like there's 10-year-olds. That's what I said earlier. When they say things, they're like cute kids.
It's the spotlight,
they're kids.
It's a spotlight. They want the spotlight, innit? They haven't seen the spotlight for over 20 years, innit, guys? So they're looking for it. I mean, we in the beginning of the season, you had people coming on here argue with me about, world-class players and all this shit, you know what I mean? And where's those world-class players now, man? I don't see them, you know what I mean? You bought rejects. Man City gave you players. Chelsea gave you players. Man United gave you players. Why is your right? Have you ever sat down and thought to yourself, why is my rivals selling me players? You know what I mean? These are my rivals. These are the teams that want to compete for the spot that I want. They're giving you players. Why? There's got to be a reason for that, because they don't rate them. That's the whole point. And you're fine with that. Now it shows. Kai Havertz ain't the players that you thought he was. He looks like the Chelsea player now. Odegaard is a reject from Real Madrid. There you go. Now they said Odegaard's gonna come back and change things. Well, he's part of this team that's not winning anymore. You know what I mean? So those type of teams don't win titles, man. They don't have to. They don't have the leadership. They don't have the guile. They don't have the play. When you're in tight games, you need players that could get you at that type games, and they don't have that. They rely on set pieces, guys. Yeah, you know what I mean, and it should be a shame of yourself. Arsenal Football Club, one of the first tiki-taka football teams like in the Premier League, who started it before Pep Guardiola. Now they're becoming like a set piece specialist. What the heck is going on?
No, Stoke.
Yeah,
Stoke Gunners.
Madness, man. Abdul says FSG don't want to spend. They never want to spend, bro. Player ratings.
No.
I'll put it on the poll, guys. You could do it that way. We need a top. We need to stop the draw. Yeah, man. 2 draws, too many goals, man. Too many goals conceded. Like, over 2 goals, man. It's not good, man. Yeah, Darwin Núñez needs to improve and become more consistent.
How can he improve?
I don't think he's gonna get better than what he is.
This is funny for me. I keep hearing this. He needs to improve. He needs to. I mean, one person even said, "Oh, you know what? I know Fowler wants to get into management. I think Fowler should take him to the side and take to the park." I was like, "Are you serious?" There's a language barrier for one as well, and I don't think he's not clever at all. I don't think he's clever at all.
You know what's funny, Anton? Yeah, I think Bellingham has been at Madrid for 6 months before. I think a year, whatever you call it, and he's already knows Spanish. This guy's been here for 3 seasons and he's struggling with English.
No, bro.
How much? What do you need? What do you need to tell you the guy has no ambitions in staying in the country anyway?
Bro, come on. He's got no brain, bro. He's an athlete for me. He's an athlete.
Tottenham ain't got shit. He's saying if it wasn't for the red cards last time, the offside, we would have killed them. Yeah, 100%. It would have been a goal up. I mean, and so now, you guys, can I ask you a question? What do you think of the Robertson red card the other day?
Oh, Foz. First of all, he touched it with the wrong foot. But any foot, you're professional. You'll be able to control the ball. That touch was so poor. It reminded me of Darwin Núñez. I'm sorry to come back to him. It was so poor. And you're seasoned professional, seasoned pro, seasoned left back. Yeah. And the foot that he touched with, honestly, it was like, I really think Jack the Ripper would have been proud of that. The touch was so bad. And when he got said, I was like, "No, good, man, because that's ridiculous, man. You got to be on it. You're professional, man. Your touch should be immaculate. You train from 9 till 2 o'clock. I don't care. That's not good enough."
Yeah, I want to ask you guys a question about that as well. Like, was it a red card or not? Because Dermot Gallagher said it in the morning show. It
red card for me. Yeah. But they should have got red card.
Shall I tell you why? Well, I think it could be wrong, guys. I'll tell you why you think. Because there was a similar incidents that happened to us in previous games. Players, like they were the last man. They brought our player down. Didn't get a red card, etc. And the excuse was the ball wasn't going towards the goal. Yeah, that ball was not going towards the goal, and he wasn't going to catch it anyway. If you know what I mean.
They've been inconsistent. So and you know they don't like us.
Because when we was growing up, last man was last man. It doesn't matter where the ball was going. If the guy got brought down, that means he's going to get a red card. Nowadays, they've got this. If the ball ain't going towards the goal and it's not a goal scoring opportunity, it's not a red card. So they made a mistake there, in my opinion. So that's what you got to look at. I think they made a big mistake because Dermot Gallagher did say it in the morning show actually as well. So that's something we've got to
So,
look at.
well, that one. I think you might be talking. You talking about the Salah one when Salah got taken down and then Nunes went around the keeper.
I think there's another one. There was another one that happened. I'm sure it wasn't a Salah one. It was something else I was talking about. There was another incident that happened in the game. FSG, our business, tight, liars, corrupt, bad, negative, don't think about the club, no ambition and money-saving owners. We know that, bro.
100%. We should screenshot that last one there, man.
We always do.
And send it all to them.
Big up, Rafi. Big up, man. Big up, guys. Yeah, I think that's enough, obviously, of the show. We're gonna end it here. Tottenham is next. You guys both said it's a draw game, yeah?
Yeah, I think high scoring.
Okay, let's see what he's saying.
I hope we win, but I think it's going to be a 2-2, man.
Question, thoughts on Elliot. Can he be more of a starter or that too much for now to task? He can be a starter. I mean, I think he can. He could, he could play on the right. He could play in the middle as well. It's not just one position for that kid. He could play in multiple positions. So I've got to give him that, if you know what I mean. It's just it's down on him. What I look at as well, guys, is Klopp is no longer there for these players. They're going to have to start performing, because if they don't start performing, they're going to be at the door. I mean, this new coach has got no loyalty to anybody. So he's going to give you that chance. And if you don't take that chance, you'll be going out the door.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, guys, go ahead. Where can people find you, man? Anthrop.
Yeah, thank you for having me on anyway, always. And big up to your chat always as well for getting involved. It's nice to have all your questions and your thoughts and all that. But yeah, Anthrop16 is my channel name, YouTube. Just watch alongs like tonight, previews, match reactions, stuff like that. And obviously we have guests on as well sometimes. Obviously, Posey jumping on soon with me.
100%,
TikTok Anthrop21 and Twitter Anthrop24. That's where you can find me. Click myself up on TikTok. So,
and Anton,
as always, find me on the streets. You find me on the show, or Antos Pantos on X. What else can you find me? You can find me on Facebook, wherever. I'm mostly on Instagram, Antos01. So you find me on that, man. If anyone wants to look up or something, man, wants to chat, I'm there.
Big up, guys, man. Let me just do the chats for obviously myself, but I'll see you guys there. Thanks for coming on here, guys. Honestly,
appreciate
that. Yeah, you take
Thank
care.
you, mate. Take it easy.
See you, bro. See you, Afro. See you, bro.
Peace out, mate. See you later.
See you, mate.
Yeah, guys, that's the panel show gone. You can see we're all tired, been doing this damn thing for the whole day. But big up to everybody, man. Get the chats through. I'll be here for a little bit, and I'm off ski after that. Let me just read the chats that we haven't read so far. I think this was one of them. FSG, we have no choice but to take it. We only pawns. Yeah, we saw that one. We saw that one. FSG, businessman, Tyler, Americans. We need to speak out against these bad owners. FSG out every day until they are gone for good. I agree with you, Abdul. With me, I've said it. I honestly think this window is going to wake up a lot of people. There's some people that's FSG in, that's no matter what happened, even if Liverpool get relegated, they'll be still with his owners. There's some that's, in love with them because of their, saving us and all that stuff, but they still have that thing that could change their mind. And there's people in the middle. So those two are the ones that's going to decide, I think, what's going to happen to this football club. We're not going to fly planes over Anfield anymore. Forget about that. That doesn't work. It's a waste of time, waste of energy, and waste of money. So let that go. What we need to look at is, like everybody else says, a protest that can either change their mind or let them tell the truth that they can't afford this football club. They can't really spend for us to be successful on a consistent basis. I'm not that type of fan that's going to sit here and tell you I'm waiting every 5 years. Listen, I'm lucky to be alive tomorrow, like you. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen to us tomorrow or today or just when we leave this stream. So life is about here and now. So think about it that way, people. Life is about here and now, and this is what we need to go by. And if we go into January and we don't sign any players and we lose the league title at the end of the season, I think it's time people wake up and say it's time to go. Honestly, it's time. It's time to say that, because being nice doesn't work for anybody. It doesn't, guys. Nice, you know the old saying, nice guys finish last. That's what it is. That's what it is as well, man. So think about it that way. I've seen people that used to back them now come out and say, I've had enough. You know what I mean? I've had enough. How long can I take of this shit? And as I said in the stream with the other two guys, Anton and Anthrop, as I said, we're second to a baseball team, guys. No matter how you think about it, their priority first is not Liverpool Football Club. That should tell you as a fan where you stand. But for some reason, our fan base it's okay to accept that, which I don't understand. I don't want to be second best to anybody. This football club means everything to me. Why would I sit here and say it's okay to be second best to a baseball team? Why? We're Liverpool Football Club. Think about what I'm saying, guys. It's unacceptable for you as a fan to say it's okay to be second best to a baseball team. They get the finance when they want. I mean, we don't. You know what I mean? We have to beg. Liverpool fans have to beg on a consistent basis. And it's okay? Nah, man. I ain't having that, man. I ain't having that. Honestly, man. Same old answers, bro. Content with top four. Apparently, money is near the same. I keep hearing from these, some fans that think they're experts. The financial fans. They keep telling me, FSG don't take money out of the club. They put it back in. I've never seen money come out of the club spending on great players since they've been here. Chiesa needs to improve, and who is Mamadashvili? Mamma mia. Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper, bro. I think he's injured now, to be fair. We need depth, rotation, a big squad to challenge for the UCL and Premier League. 100%, bro. We're already finding it hard now. We only lost a couple of players, and look at the stretch. I mean, we're struggling. We're battling teams. We're struggling to get points out of teams we're supposed to beat. And is that okay? No, it's not. We should be beating the likes of Newcastle. We beat them with 10 men last season. They got this more or less the same players, and we drew with them 3-3. And then you got Fulham. We battered them with 10 men. Should have beat them too. But mistakes and, getting sent off doesn't help. It's a lot of things that I'm saying. And a nervous referee in the middle at the same time as well. We need to stop the draws against Arsenal, Newcastle, Fulham. We need to stop the loss against Nottingham Forest. Yeah, 100%. Chelsea, Chelsea similar to Liverpool. Work at Alisson and Konate. With that, Alisson and Konate. Yeah. If they had someone like that, man, I'll be more afraid, to be fair. But big up, lads, obviously. How do we stop conceding silly goals from happening in the build-up from opposition? Just stop doing the same shit. They keep cutting in their strong foot and scoring goals. You know what I mean? And we're at a balance when we're trying to stop them. Like, shouldn't you know that? There's something like you got to practice in training. There's something you got to analyze. Something you got to look back on videos and see, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm conceding similar goals every single time. And I don't think the players have thought of that. I honestly don't think the players have thought of that. Smash the likes and subscribe to everyone on the show. Big up, brother. Big up, Ravi. If Arsenal players want the spotlight, just nip down to the B&M and get a torch. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. They're shit, bro. They're shit, man. I'm sorry, but I got to be real. How can we all sit here and compliment a team that's buying rejects and a manager that's learning on the job at the same time as well? How can you spend close to 800 million and you've got no titles apart from an FA Cup with a different team when you didn't even spend money? There you go, guys. There you go, man. There you go. harsh, not a red, yellow, yes. But then again, I was watching highlights on Spurs, and I never thought Jones' tackle was a red. But looking at it now, I think it was. I don't know what's a red, and I don't know what it is anymore, bro. Genghis, I honestly don't know what's a red and all that stuff anymore. The way they give it out nowadays is just madness. It's a mistake, then it's not a mistake. I don't know. They keep changing their mind. They keep changing their mind, bro. But that's up. No one is FSG in, bro. Surely there is, bro. Unfortunately, there's people that's getting free tickets and free backdoor interests, free press, who are always on these platforms trying to feed us some bullshit that they are good owners, bro. That's the unfortunate thing. But I've seen a lot of people that didn't really care come out now saying they are really bad. It shouldn't take you this long. It shouldn't take you this long. We missed out on 4 championships with the negligence of these people. They purposely didn't buy us players to get it over the line. For, I could say 4 seasons. It could be more. You know what I mean, that's what I think. And this could be the 5th season if it continues further. Winning championships to people like this is like a kryptonite because they have to spend money. They'll be weak. That's what it is. It's like kryptonite to them. Real ownership don't let things like this occur. Players' contracts to be re-signed. They could speak to anyone in January. Not signing players in January to give us hope for the league title, to get over the line and get to the Champions League as well. There's so many things, that can go wrong. Last season, what went wrong? Klopp announced that he's leaving in January, a week before the transfer window closing. Where did that get us? Nowhere. Finished 3rd. We dropped off after that, finished 3rd, won the League Cup, and that was it, and Klopp left. These are the kind of decisions that happens. Real ownership would have told Klopp, you know what, no matter if the secret is out or whatever it is, we'll wait to the end of the season. Let the players concentrate on the games. And deny all the stuff that's happening. That's what real ownership could have done. But our ownership doesn't do that. We just allow things to drift along and we accept it for where it is. And then, the rest is history. It's sad. It's really, really sad, man. Because, I want to win championships. I'm not here to be nice to people. I'm not here to be, supportive of players that play shit. I'm not here to be supportive of owners that don't want to win. I'm just going to tell you the truth. That's how I am. And I will never change. I can't change. I'm sorry, guys. You're not going to give me corrupt people from that side of the world who don't know nothing about football come over here and telling me about business. No. I'm a traditionalist, same as this country. We're all about tradition. That's what Liverpool's all about, winning. That's our tradition. Think about it. I miss Konate. Give me a proper centre-back. It would have been great if Matip didn't get that injury, because if Konate was not fit, Matip would have come in, vice versa. We would have been all right this season. But you know how life turns out sometimes. When you want something to happen so badly, it doesn't happen. Wrong seasons, these things happened. Wrong seasons, if you know what I mean. It's crazy, isn't it? Life is crazy. Life is weird. Life is weird. If we don't make any signings and don't win the league, everyone will be on FSG out 100% if they aren't now. Oh, yes. If they're not, you know what I've said, Genghis? If it doesn't hurt you, you know what happens to our football club? If it doesn't hurt you as a fan, not winning titles and purposely giving it away and things like that, then you're not a proper fan. If you're acceptance of that, I'm saying, if you're saying it's okay, then you're not a proper fan. That means you've got no heart towards the club. I'm hurt. I've been hurt for 30 years before that. You know what I mean? That's how badly I wanted the title in my school days, etc. To before Jurgen Klopp. I was hurt, depressed, everything, because that's how much this club means to me. But think about these people you're talking about, these fans. Some of them are not hurt. There's no pain. They don't have that feeling towards the club. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They used to be a loser. And that's what they want to be. I'm not a loser, man. Nah, man. Nah. It's worse being second best whilst knowing we could make signings and get better. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Genghis. We could have signed some great players, bro. Or just players that can get into the system to improve us. We could have done something like that. But no, it's okay. We don't need to win the league title. We don't need to win. It's okay. One game at a time. That's how I see it, Abdul. Improve and learn every game. That's what the defense needs to do because they conceded the same goals, bro. LFC fans, stay positive. FSG out. You never walk alone. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Big up, brother. Big up, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, I've tried my best to stay as long as possible. I've done 2 shows in a matter of hours. Like I said, if you're watching from other places, please come to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and make the channel bigger. I don't really, stream on other platforms other than YouTube. We're trying to build a family here, so come to this side and build a family with us. Big up, chat. Thank you very much. On the road to 3,000 people. Let's get there as soon as possible. Thank you, and thanks to Anton and Anthrob for coming on. And I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Something might happen. Something might happen. You never know, man. You never know. Take care, everybody.